Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 372 of the Level Up program and day number 82 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. And on the YouTube side of things, we got Uncle Hoku checking in number 1. We got Craig from Mobay Craps, George from CY, Duracell 8, Marble Fork. Good morning to everyone. And make sure that you do say hi if you are listening in. Say hi in that chat so that way we can all say hi back to you. If you're playing along with Crapsee, click that live tab and that'll bring you right to the table that we are currently playing on. We also got RGR General. Good morning. But our bankroll today is starting at $9.54. We're going to try to get about $225 or so in and profit with that. Yesterday we had 6 shooters. We made money in all of them except for one of them, and that one was such a big hit that it was hard to come back from. But we did make a profit about $60 yesterday, so nothing much. It wasn't close to what my goal was, but it was still a profit nonetheless. Good morning, Rick. So let's get started right away. Again, we're doing no line bets here. Got 14 people on Crapsee. We got 14 people on YouTube with 4 likes. So we'll call this all bets set. We're going to start off with the cousin one set 2124 and dice out. And I did a little bit of warm up, not too much today, so we'll see how it goes. A little short in the landing zone. We got a 156, the KitchenAid mixer. So let's mark that point of 6. 2124 dice set, 156 for the result, and the KPI is working good. Let's get that into Crapsee. So that was a single pitch away on that left die, double pitch on the right die. So single pitch ultimately on the dice, both dice on access. And we're gonna go up 1 level on our betting today. So we're gonna go $30 on that 6 and 8, and we're gonna go 25 on the 5 and 9. So that would be the 110 inside that level. And again, follow along as I explain my bets and how this betting system goes. Good morning, Trampy. Good morning, Jim. Badger Jim. So, anyhow, we'll call this all bets set. And dice out 2124. Here we go. Both dice landed and they did not go forward. They split apart. They're going to say, shooter hit the damn back wall. 6-4-10. That is Waylon's best friend. Weighing it in, Daddy Joe. So we're not going to analyze that one at all. That was a terrible, terrible throw. Oh my God. It takes all types, I guess. But that's going to be no help for us. We got Glenn checking in on YouTube. Good morning. 2124. Usually, at least one of the dice hits the back wall. But anyhow, we'll laugh that one off. We'll just move on and we'll call that all bets set. 2124, dice set. Dice out. And the dice did cross right at the end, but we have a 5-4-9, the hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So that's going to be our first hit on this shooter. And that's going to allow us to go to $40 on that 5 and 9. So we're going to pressure both of them up. Good morning, Ryan. Marked point checking in. So we're going to go to $40 on the 5, $40 on that 9. And again, our goal is to get 2 hits. The second hit be a pressed up number. We are only betting the inside numbers right now. That last one was a double pitch on the left die, a single pitch away on the right die. So another single pitch of the dice, and all bets set. Dice up. And we got an early 7, 257. So that one's going to hurt just a little bit. I was hoping to get out of the shooter right away and get a good start for the day, but that would not be the case. So we got a little bit of recovery to do. That is a double pitch of the dice, which is obviously a warning sign for this 2V dice set. 2 of your 4 7s will show up on that double pitch. So again, we're going to go 2, 1, 2, 4. We'll check the release of the thumb. We'll check the landing zone a little bit. Again, no line bets here, no pass line or don't pass line. We're just going to play as if somebody else was shooting the dice. We got 23 people on Crapsee, 21 people watching on YouTube. So I was on my way to work last night, and I got a phone call from my oldest son, and he goes, Dad, he goes, when you were sleeping yesterday, because I sleep during the day, he said, I came over and borrowed the kayaks. We have a river that runs through our town, and right now, because we had a lot of rain last week, the river has been raging pretty decently. So it's him, his younger brother, his uncle, great uncle actually, and his other uncle, and his girlfriend went kayaking. So all 5 of them went. 4 of them ended up dumping their kayaks in the river. The only one that didn't dump it was the oldest person, the great uncle. And he goes, by the way, I lost your kayak. I'm like, what the hell do you mean, lost my kayak? He goes, well, one person dumped, and the kayak floated downstream a little bit, so that person tried to grab that kayak, and when they grabbed the kayak that dumped, they dumped. Eventually, 4 of the 5 people lost their kayaks. Only 2 of them lost it in the water, so they couldn't even find them at all. And I said, well, where do you think my kayak is? He goes, I don't know. He goes, it's either at the bottom of the river or somewhere in the middle of Lake Michigan by now. So he owes me a new kayak. But long story short, everybody was safe. I asked him if it was scary. He goes, his girlfriend was really scared. He goes, but to him, that was a lot of fun. So I don't understand. So good morning, Ken. Good morning, Cajun. Shooter number 2 for the day. So long story, but we got a 4, 5, 9, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. Let's mark the point of 9 for shooter number 2. And that's going to be a explosion on that left die, double pitch on the right die. So 1 dice off axis. That is a normal result for me. Good morning, David. So nobody has a comment about that story. It is a true story. Mark my words. We're going to go 110 inside here. To be young again. Both my kids are in their early 20s, late teens, early 20s. So neither one of them are living at home anymore. Dice out. And God damn it, another 7, 1, 6, 7 this time. This time it is a warning sign. That is going to be a single pitch away on the left die and an implosion on the right die. So that is the warning sign on this set. So we're going to switch right away over to that 2V dice set, or the cousin 2 set. Sounds like a blast to me, says Ryan. Yeah, it would have been more of a blast if the kayak would have came back home where he got it from. But anyhow, we're going to get out of this shooter here pretty soon, or all of these shooters, and we're going to hopefully make some money on this next one. Good morning, Mel. We got 29 people playing on Crapsee. Let's call this all bets set and dice out. We got some major recovery to do here today. 2, 4, 2, 1. Dice put apart just slightly when they left my hands. We got a 4, 2, 6. The Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So let's mark the point of 6. And it's going to be a single pitch away on that left die. That would be a primary on top on the right die. So single pitch of the dice, both on axis. And again, we're going to go 110 inside. Hopefully we can get out of this shooter. Yesterday, like I said, we had 6 shooters. We got out of the shooter, meaning that we got to that break-even point on 5 of the 6 shooters. Today, we're 0 for 2. 2, 4, 2, 1. Dice set. This cousin 2 set. We'll go all bet set and dice out. 5, 3, 8. The center field, the grade 8 actually. I don't know what the center field 8 is, but it's a grade 8. So we got 2, 4, 2, 1 for the dice set. 5, 3. Double pitch on that left die, and that is an explosion on the right dice. So 1 dice off axis again. And that's going to allow us to pressure now that's 6 and 8 up to 48 hours each. So we're going to add, whoops, wrong denomination. We're going to add 3 units each. And again, our goal is to hit, hopefully that's 6 or 8 again, right away, so that we can get all the shooter. We can start working towards recovering from some of our bets. 2, 4, 2, 1 is our dice set. All bet set. Dice out. And we got a 2-2 hard 4, the fuzzy hard 4. And they also call that the 2-2. It's going to cruise with Brian from Holy Roller. So it's a primary on top on both dice. That is no help for our bets. So we'll stick with that cousin 2 set, 2, 4, 2, 1. Remember that we're doing the 2V dice set, either the cousin 1 or the cousin 2, for a total of 2,000 throws. And we have about 600 throws left to get to that 2,000 mark. Once we get to that mark, we'll switch over to the cross 6s set for 2,000 throws. So let's call this all bet set. Dice up. A little bit long again. Got lucky with that because that left one bounced off the back wall, rolled back. We got a 1, 3, 4. That would be the Big Joe, the Craps Master Journey. So that's going to be a implosion on the left die, explosion on the right die. So that is a drift right of the dice, which is not normal for my results. Good morning, SJ. Oops, we're going to go back to 4, 2, 1, cousin 2, call it all bet set. Again, we're looking for inside numbers here. And we had a 6, 3, 9 to center field 9. So that is going to be a explosion on both dice this time. We're getting both dice off axis a lot today. That is not normal for me. Usually I have a couple sprinkled in occasionally here and there, but not that many. So we got to start checking our finger positions, checking the landing zone. We're going to pressure that 9 and 5 up to 48 hours each. The next inside hit will be enough to get Pat out of the shooter then. So we'll go all bet set. Again, we're looking for inside numbers here. Face up. Yeah, another 3, 1, 4. Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So that would be a single pitch towards us on the left die, a single pitch away on the right die. So that's a double pitch of the dice. Not a good sign. Excuse me. Again, that has no help for our bets. So 2, 4, 2, 1 is our dice set. And all bet set. Dice up. that one kind of hit and went right around the mix ball. 325. Oops, that was a 3. There you go. 325, the Justice 5. So finally, we got out of a shooter. And we're over that break-even point on this shooter. So we're going to bring our bets down. And we are going to go $24 on the 6 and 8. We are going to go with a $20 5. And we're going to go $15 on the field. So we're going to use that field to pressure or spread our bets across. And we'll call that all bets set. 2, 4, 2, 1 will be our dice set. And here we go. High energy, wow. 628, the Duracell 8. He says, go out, support free live content. Give that thumbs up, everyone. 628. So that is going to be an explosion on the left eye primary on top, on the right eye, 1 dice off axis. That is, we lose that field. We're going to go up one more time on the field, and if we don't hit a field number again, we'll consider doing something else with our bets. But we have 139 brought back to the rack, 83 in the table currently for this shooter. 2, 4, 2, 1 is our dice set. And all bets set. If I took all the money off the table, we'd only be down about $80, or just shy of $80 for the day. Which is not the worst, considering we lost the first 2 shooters there. Here we go. Yeah, we got OMC Craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. So we got one of the bookends there. Again, that's no help for me. I'm not doing an ATS bet or nothing. But we still need the 10 and 11 for the tall. We need the 2 and 3 for the small. 2, 4, 2, 1. And Ryan wants me to hit the 4 one more time. I'm not on the 4. I'm on the 4 now with my field bet. So maybe we can do that for you. So dice up. Yesterday, if you're watching, I hit the 8 out of 54 throws. I think I hit it 15 times. It was a pretty hot number. A little short on the dice. We got a 5-4 hard 9 Big Daddy Mac. Double pitch on that left side, implosion on the right side, 1 dice off axis. And that's going to give us $15 to pick up that 9. We got one more field hit, and now we'll always pick up that 4 and 10, so we can be all the way across on our bets then. We're going to go 2, 4, 2, 1 for the dice set. And all bets set. Dice out. Ooh, that was super long. We got lucky. We got a 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay Bushel. So that was a double pitch on both dice. And that was a lucky result. But now we're going to take our bets down. We're going to go to the 96 across bet level because we used that field to spread across. So let's bring the bets down. We'll go 96 across. And we have $199 brought back to the rack, 96 across on the table. If I took all the bets down, we would only be down $16 for the day. So we worked our way back a little bit. So 2, 4, 2, 1. I need to make sure I get a consistent landing zone. That is a problem today so far. But dice out. 2, 4, 2, 1. Dice are not comfortable. Let's regrip them. And we got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. Pitch on that left die, and that would be a single pitch away on the right die, so that would ultimately be a single pitch of the dice. 5, 1, 6. And all we need is that we need that 11 for the tall. So we're going to go to $30. Oops, that was our point, by the way. So that was a winner, 6. So we're going to be all the bets are turned off. We're going to pressure that 6 up to $30 once we get the new point established. In fact, I'm changing that right now, and I'm turning all the bets off. 2, 4, 2, 1. And we'll go all bets set, dice out. I split apart when they left my fingers. We got home see craps, all the dots, all the spots. Once again, that should be a repeater win on that roll. And that it is. Again, still looking for a point. This is shooter number 3. Looking for a new point, I should say. 2, 4, 2, 1. And we got dice out. That left one landed and just kind of stuck. The right one did go to the back wall. We got a 5, 4, 9, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So let's mark the point of 9. Again, it's got double pitch on the left side and an implosion on the right side. 1 dice off access. So let's turn all our bets back on again. So Ryan says he fell in love with Crapless Craps in Biloxi. I've never, ever played that. Actually, I have played it, but it was only on Crapsee, on the Crapsee apps itself. I think Alfredo was rolling it out, but I've never even seen a crapless game in real life yet. So maybe when I go down to Vegas in October, I'll see something. But anyhow, we'll go all bets set here. We have 220 brought back to the rack. We have 108 on the table. And we got the tall. We got a 5-6 mid-mo-yo. So let's watch half of that screen light up green. So here we go. Double pitch on the left side. And that is a single pitch towards us on the right side. Again, that is no help for us because we don't have anything on that. So I will definitely see one in Vegas, okay? Thank you, SJ. 2, 4, 2, 1 is our dice set. And let's call this all bet set. Let's hit some numbers here, get some money brought back to the rack. And a 4-3-7. So isn't that normally the case after you hit a part of the tall? All of the tall or small, you get that damn 7 to show. So, well, we did recover a little bit from our bets earlier on here. We are still down about $100 for the day. So that means we recovered at least one of our shooters that we had lost earlier. So let's stick with the 2, 4, 2, 1. And no line bets here. We'll go all bets set. Face out. It feels like I'm actually, if we got a 5-2-7, that is a come out 7, pass line winner natural, the Bruce. But it feels like I'm kind of jerking the dice when I'm releasing them. It's almost like instead of one smooth motion, it's almost like two motions right now. So it's something I need to mentally get out of that. So you're locked out of Crapsee, Glenn. That sucks. Is it because you forgot your password? And if not, just try logging out again and logging back in if you can remember your password for Crapsee. That should hopefully take care of the problem. 2, 4, 2, 1. And we're still looking for a point. This is shooter number 4 for the day. And dice out. 4-2-6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Dice landed. They split apart when they landed. So let's mark that point of 6. And that's going to be a single pitch away on that left eye, primary on top on the right side. This is a single pitch of the dice. 2, 4, 2, 1. That's a hell of a time to lose your internet there, Glenn, when we hit the tall. So, and that was a decent roll. So all bets set. Oops, I gotta place my bets, I forgot. So I'm gonna make sure you do your all bets set again, guys. I'm gonna cancel this one. And I'm going to go 110 inside with my bets. I'll give you a couple seconds to get your bets back in again. So that was my fault. Okay, all bets set. 2, 4, 2, 1 is our dice set. Again, that left one stuck. 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. That is a repeat dice result. Again, that is going to be a double pitch on that left die. Single pitch away on the right die. So ultimately a single pitch of the dice. We're going to go to $48 on the 6 and $48 on the 8. So we'll pressure each one of them up 3 units once we get the new point established. That was our point. So that was a Buckeye buck shot. We started with a 4-2. We got a 5-1. So, okay. I didn't even realize that. So we're going to go, like I said, to $48 on that 6 and 8 once we get a new point established. In fact, I'm going to do that right now while you guys are getting the bets in. And I'll turn my bets off. And I'll bet set. 2, 4, 2, 1. Dice out. And we got a 5-4 hard 9 Big Daddy Mac. That is also a repeat dice result. Again, a double pitch on that left die and implosion on the right die. 1 dice off axis. So we currently have $25 on that 5 and 9. We have $48 on the 6 and 8. Hopefully we'll hit another 6 or 8 right away and get out of the shooter. 2, 4, 2, 1. Okay, Glenn, your email and Chuck. Okay, thanks for updating me. Let me know. 2, 4, 2, 1. Dice out. And we got magic aces. So we did 12s before. We got 1, 1, 2 this time. Kind of all over the place on some of those, but we're getting a lot of repeat dice results, but the other ones are just kind of like whatever. So that's no help for us. 2, 4, 2, 1. And bet set. Dice out. And we had a 2, 3, 5, the Justice 5. That right die stuck this time. And it's going to be a primary on top on the left die. And an explosion on the right die. So one dice off axis. And that's going to allow us to go to $40 on that 5. We'll go $40 on a 9. Now the next inside hit will be enough to get us out of the shooter. 2, 4, 2, 1. Cousin 2 set. Dice out. A little short in the landing zone. We got 314 Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. So again, I'm looking for inside numbers, not outside numbers, but I'm sure Ryan will be happy with that if I can get a couple more times. Do his parlay bets. So that's going to be single pitch towards us, single pitch away, double pitch of the dice. 2, 4, 2, 1. So that is a warning sign of sorts. And dice off. So dice put apart when I release them as they're coming on my fingers. 2, 1, 3, ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. Got lucky on that one. Primary on top on the right, on the left die, I'm sorry. And that is the small, by the way. So we hit the tall on the other one, and now we hit the small right away. And that was, like you said, primary on top on the left, single pitch away on the right. So single pitch of the dice. 2, 4, 2, 1. Again, that it was no help for our bets. Excuse me. 31 people playing on Crapsee. You got 27 people watching. There's only 11 likes, guys. Please give me a thumbs up and help support the channel. And dice out. And we got a 4, 2, 6, the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4, and that is perfect because that gets us out of the shooter. So again, that would be a single pitch away on that left die, primary on top on the right die, so single pitch of the dice, both on axis. So we're going to bring our bets down now. And we're going to go $24 on the 6, $24 on the 8, 20 on that 5, and we're going to go 15 on the field. Use that field to spread across here. That sounds like fun, Ryan. He says he worked a fun betting style with Gargoyle, and he hammered the 4s and 10s and made lots of money on the crap list. So very cool. All bets set. 2, 4, 2, 1. Dice up. The dice landed almost on top of each other. 5, 3, 8, great 8. So that's going to be a field loss there. But we did bring back a little extra money on that 8 because we have $24 on it. So we'll go up in the field one more time here. Still need the 10, 11, and 12 for the tall. We have another double-digit rower, so that's awesome. $15 on that field bet. We have 20 on the 5, 24 on the 6, 24 on the 8, 2, 4, 2, 1 is a dice set. All bets set. Dice out. And we got the 5-5 hard 10 Old Bay bushel as the second Old Bay bushel for the day. Again, double pitch on both dice that time, primary on the bottom side. So now we need that 11 and 12 for the tall and make them all. So those are going to take 50. That field win will give us $15 to put on that 9. Our next field hit will allow us to spread across all the way, and then we'll come down and go to that 96 across once we get that. So 2, 4, 2, 1. Dice out. We have 154 brought back to the rack, 98 on the table. And we got a 1, 4, 5. That would be the truck and camper. That's our first truck and camper for the day. And 1, 4. So that was a double implosion of the dice. So let's do this once. We lost that field again, but let's take our bets down. We'll go to the 96 across bet level because we bring it back enough to get to that point. So we are going to be $167 brought back to the rack, 96 across on the table. And if we took all of our bets down for the day, we would be up now about $60. If I left everything on the table and lost it on the next one, we would only be down about $32 for the day. So we're going to still keep on going, maybe get a couple hits here, and we'll consider taking our bets down so we can get some profit going for the day. All bets set. Dice out. Good morning, Michael. And that's one of the dilemmas that we have with the blue car craps style is when to take the bets down and realize that profit or recovery. Nice out. And we have another Old Bay bushel, 5-5 hard 10. So that is a nice hit for us. So we are going to pressure that 10 up to $25. We'll make that a buy bet. 2, 4, 2, 1. Is our dice set? And we'll call it all bets set. Dice out. 194 brought back, 107 on the table. We got a 167. Damn it. Just cannot make any leeway there. Dice did kind of bounce around the corner a little bit on that one, but that was a decent roll. Happy with that. We should be almost clearly out, almost back to that break-even point now. So we're at 938 for our bankroll. We started at 954, so we're only down $16 for the day. Remember those first 2 shooters, we lost all of our money, so it took 2 shooters to get it back. Now hopefully this shooter will be the one where we make the profit and we can go to the cage then. 2, 4, 2, 1 is our dice set. That's the one that we switched to after the second shooter today. And we used it the last half of yesterday, and we did well with that as well. So let's call this all bets set. No line bets here. And dice out. Five, 1, KitchenAid mixer. Dice almost landed on top of each other. So let's mark the point of 6. Again, double pitch on that left die. A single pitch away on the right die, so ultimately a single pitch of the dice, safe results. Again, we're going to go with the 110 inside bet level. Cousin 2 set is the 2, 4, 2, 1 set for the 2V, and dice out. A little short on the landing zone. We have home seat craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. Throwing a lot of those today. Wow. So that is going to be no help for our bets. We're 2-4, 2-1. And we'll call it all bets set here. Dice out. Dice are not comfortable splitting apart already, so let's regrip them. Here we go. Three, 6, 9, center field 9. So that is going to be single pitch towards us on both dice. So that's going to be a primary on the backside. And that's going to also go to $40 on that 5 and $40 on that 9. Two, 4, 2, 1. And all but set. So Ryan, are you going to do a trip report? I've been watching for the trip reports. I've not seen any yet. And I'm curious to see how it went for everybody down there. Dice out. Four, 3, 7. Damn it. Dice split apart. They landed pretty close together, split apart as soon as they landed. So we were just about to break-even point, and now we're down again. Just like that. Welcome to the game of craps. So we'll give it another shot here. 2, 4, 2, 1. I'm not going to really analyze that last one too much because of how the dice landed and split apart. So he's going to try to do when he's leaving on another cruise. Wow, must be nice. So all bets set here. Dice out. One, 5, 4, 5, the trucking camper. So let's mark the point of 5. Implosion on that right eye, implosion on the right eye, on the left eye, so double implosion. Both dice off axis. 2, 4, 2, 1. And we'll go 110 inside again. All bets set. Dice landed nice, and then the right one kicked that left one over. We had a 4-2-6, Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Primary and top on the right side. That would be a single pitch away on the left side. Single pitch of the dice ultimately. 4-2 for Crapsee. And we're going to go to $48 on the 6 and $48 on that 8. And we'll go all bets out. $1.5 KitchenAid mixer. So that is perfect. We got out of the shooter right away. Let's make some money now. So that is going to be implosion on the left, double pitch on the right. Bring your bets down. So this is the first time we got out of the shooter on 3 rolls. So the other ones have taken a while normally, but again, we're going to go $24 on the 6. We're going to go $24 on the 8. We're going to go $20 on that 5. 15 on the field. 91 brought back to the rack. We have 83 on the table. 2, 4, 2, 1. And all bets set. 34 people on Crapsee, 27 people on YouTube, 17 likes. So hopefully the other 10 people will give a like out there so we can get those like counts up a little bit. They sound 6'5" mid-mo yo. That is Chiro coming to us from above. So that is a field hit for us, which I'm fine with. That's going to allow us to pick up that 9 for $15. And again, we're going to need one more field hit to get our bets covered all the way across. 2, 4, 2, 1. What's that? They saw. 156 KitchenAid mixer. So we have got $119 brought back to the rack. Let's bring our bets down. We'll go 96 across right away. And we have a little bit of a profit realized. If I took all the bets off, we'd be down a total of $2 for the day. So a lot of work to be down $2. Let's keep her going so we can get actually a profit going here. All bets set. Okay, so. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. I can't believe how many of those we've thrown today, which normally would be an awesome thing, especially if you're playing the ATS, but I've seen too many of them for my liking. That means that my dice are not doing what I'm hoping they're going to do. 2, 4, 2, 1. That was no help for our bets, so we're going to call that all bets set right away. Face off. Little short in the landing zone. 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. Nope, that's a trucking camper. I'm sorry, trucking camper. So that's a single pitch away on both dice, and there'll be a primary on the front side. And we are going to go to, that was our point, by the way, so we're going to be looking for a new point. Let's pressure that 5 up to 25 right away, and then turn all of our bets off. 2, 4, 2, 1. And we'll go all bets set. They sound. Three, 4, 7, and that is a come out 7. Pass line winner natural, so that does not affect our bets at all. And that is a warning sign, so hopefully we do not continue that. So we'll go again here. Yeah, Ryan's asking if I'm playing a double tap on each inside number. What I'm doing is I'm pulling the inside numbers, like say for example 110 inside. If I get a 5 or a 9 for a hit, what I'll do is I'll sister press to both of them 3 units. And if I hit it a second time, then I'll bring my bets down because I made enough to get to the second level or second part of my program. If I get a 6 or 8, I'll pressure those up as well. And then what I'll do is I'll wait for that third hit to come in. So Ken's asking who is sending me these warning signs. Hopefully you know what I mean by the warning signs. With the 2V, 3V, and the cross sixes, if you have a cousin one set, which is a 2-1, 2-4 dice set, if we have how can I explain this? If we have an explosion of the dice on one side and a single pitch towards us, that'll be a warning sign because that's where 2 of your 4 7s will show up. If you have an implosion and a single pitch away on the other die, that's where the other 2 of the 4 7s show up. So that's where those warning signs are coming from. And then also the double pitches will give me warning signs as well. So let's go all bets set here. Still looking for a point. 2, 4, 2, 1 is a dice set. Dice out. So I've done videos multiple times on how to read the dice like that. So make sure you go back and check some of those out. We got 6-5 mid-bow yo. That is true coming to us from above. A pass line winner come out natural again. And again, that's going to be explosion on the left die, double pitch on the right die. 1 dice off axis, safe result. And again, 2, 4, 2, 1. Still looking for a point here. Dice out. Five, 3, 8, great 8. So let's mark that point of 8. Double pitch on that left die. That would be an explosion on the right die. 1 dice off axis. And again, we'll go 2, 4, 2, 1. And all bets set. Dice out. Five, 3, 8. Another great 8. So that is a Buckeye buckshot. So we come looking for a new point again. Again, double pitch on that left die, explosion on the right die, 1 dice off axis. Let's see if we can get a third unique point here. We're going to pressure that 8 up to $30 right away, so when we get our new point established, it will be pressed up already. 161 brought back to the rack, 118 on a table, 2, 4, 2, 1. Cousin 2 sets. And we'll go all bets set. 36 people on Crapsee, 30 people on YouTube, 17 likes. Please, please, please make sure you give me a thumbs up on the way out. Peace out. Kind of veered off towards the center of the table that time. We have a 1, 2, 3, the ace deuce Alfredo sauce. That's the first small number that we have for this shooter, at least, yeah, for now. 2421. Still looking for a point here. That was a pass line loser, by the way. Dice out. For 5, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So let's mark the point of 9. Single pitch away on the left die, double pitch on the right die, single pitch ultimately of the dice. Both on axis, safe result. 4, 2, 1. So all of our bets are turned back on now. And we'll call this all bets set. Ace out. Four, 2, 6, the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. And that one was kind of a nice roll. They both just kind of slid gently into the back wall and came to rest. Didn't really have too much action off that back wall. And we're going to press that 6 up to $30 as well. 182 brought back, 130 on the table. Five, 2, 4, 2, 1. Ace outs. And a 6, 2, 8, the Duracell 8. And that is the first time today that we actually hit a pressed up number. So that is awesome. Finally, seen a little bit of success there. So let's let's do this once. We're gonna pull our bets back down to 96 across. So we're gonna go down to felt. Let's just go on the inside. So if we do that, that means we're gonna actually have a profit for the day. The profit right now is at $62 if I lost everything. So $62 for the day. But we're gonna keep on now. We're just gonna, oops, no, I lied on that. 66 on the inside. That means that we actually have a $30 profit. But we're just gonna start pressing up now, start getting some money back to the rack, and start building our bets up here. 2, 4, 2, 1. That's all. So that way we will leave at least a winner for the day at the bare minimum. That's all. And we have ace deuce Alfredo sauce. 1, 2, 3 craps. And that's going to be an implosion on that left eye primary on top on the right die. 1 dice off axis, normal result. So David's up 25% on day. Excuse me. So that is awesome. People are realizing some profits here. And we'll call this all bet set. Dice out. Four, 4, heart 8, square pair. So let's do this one. So let's do a sister press here. Let's drop in $3. We'll bring both the 6 and 8 up to $30. Still going to be in profit for the day. 2-4-2-1. So there's a single pitch away on the left die. Implosion on the right die, 1 dice off axis. And we'll all bet set here. Dice out. And 2-5-7. So the roll does come to an end here. And that is a Bruce. Do not become shark bait. Okay, we did realize a profit today, however small, but it is still a profit. 2 days in a row, we got a small profit. Our goal is to get to 1175 for the day. We ended up with 981, so we made about $30 today. One more hit, and it was a black chip roll. Okay, thank you, Ryan. But let's go through our statistics for the day here. We had 6 shooters. We had 3 double digits and then 3 that were not so good. SORs at 9.7 or SRRs at 7.3 for the day. 2 come out 7s. Inside and box numbers about expected. 4s and 10s are a little bit low today, and come out 7s are low today. Horns are a little bit above expected. Fields are above expected. Everything's right like center of the line on the things. Our strong numbers today were that 6 and that 9. Let's go through our black belt statistics, and this is through the end of yesterday. Through the end of yesterday, we had 3,403 throws on the black belt level, 9.6 SOR. We have an SRR of 6.53 and a BSR of 6.68. But let's go and check this chats out really quick before we wrap up the program here. So Chuck got you squared away, Glenn. Awesome. So we'll see you back tomorrow. Thank you, Ken. Bags, thank you for the compliment there. Thanks, everybody. Wattage Live Craps checking in there. Mel, Badger Jim. But hey, guys, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Hopefully I'll see you guys back tomorrow for another episode of Level Up with CMJ. Have a great day, be safe, and be prosperous.